Hey everybody, welcome back to another deck profile Friday. This one here we're going to be covering, actually it's a deck that I don't really have a whole lot of experience with, as it was during a time where I followed the game, kind of what was going on, but didn't really play the game. And I solely decided to make this deck just because I'm a big fan of the Pokemon in it, and I'm also a big fan of the type, right? And so that should, kind of give it away. I didn't really play a whole lot in the X and Y era or the Sun and Moon era, so that's a big clue there. Then the other big clue is that it features my favorite type in the game, and I've mentioned this numerous times on my channel. But my favorite type is fire, right? So if you think about it, what fire decks were played in X and Y and Sun and Moon? And I've already showed off a couple of them, right? So when you narrow it down, you would know that I'm talking about Volcanion, right? So this here is for the 2017 Worlds format. I believe that's Primal Clash to, I want to say Burning Shadows. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? I'm a big fan of fire. Fire is, my favorite type in the whole game. And I have now another fire deck added to the collection. So yeah, so it's Volcanion, and let's get into the deck profile. So to start, we got 3 of the baby Volcanion, four of the baby, and then 3 of the EX. Right, so the baby there, the baby has got 130 HP, 2 retreat, no resistance, weakness to water. Right, it's power heater. It says choose 2 of your benched Pokemon, attach a fire energy card from your discard pile to each of those Pokemon. That's 1 fire energy for 20. And then its other attack there, Steam Artillery for 3 fire, does 100. This is actually a pretty bad attack, that Steam Artillery, but when you, it's mainly there for that first attack, power heater, right? And then the EX, they're 180 HP, 3 retreat, no resistance, weakness to water. It says once during your turn before you attack, you may discard a fire energy card from your hand. If you do, during this turn, your basic fire Pokemon's attacks do, I believe it's 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So that is pretty sick, right? It's also a dual type here, right? So that's absolutely huge. It's fire and water, right? So, fire good against grass. Water good against, obviously, other fire decks, right? And then some fighting type Pokemon, which is usually like the rock type in the game, right, are also weak to water, right? And then its attack there for 2 fire and a colorless. Volcanic Heat does 130. And then I believe it says this Pokemon's attacks, can't attack during your next turn. So basically, it's like a Miraidon type of attack, right? This Pokemon can't attack during your next turn, right? It's like Photon Blastering, right? You can't do that. So, but yeah, together with the boosting each other, right? You boost, you go get 2 of those off, right? Then you're going up to 190 damage, right? And then the next turn, oh hey, I'm gonna retreat into the baby Volcanion, and I'm gonna put those energy cards on to my Pokemon, right? So that's kind of the whole idea. So that's pretty cool. I really like that card. Really like both of them. The other Pokemon, we got a pair of Turtonators, right? So Turtonator here is got 190 HP, right? 3 retreat, no resistance, weakness to water. Shell Trap, during your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, even if it's knocked out, right? Puts, I think it says 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. That's 2 colorless energy for 20. And second attack there for 2 fire and a colorless. Bright Flame does 160, discard 2 fire. And then it's GX attack there, right? So we get a GX power because we're having this in the deck. Nitro Tank GX. Attach 5 fire energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. So that's a really awesome attack for this deck, right? Pretty awesome. We got a Starmie, a Staryu, and a Tapu Lele to finish it, right? So the Starmie there, right? We don't have any water energy in the deck, right? So we only play the Starmie for that Space Beacon ability. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, put 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand, right? And so the whole idea is basically to circulate this with that Volcanion EX ability there. Pardon me. Right here, steam up, right? That's the whole point of this, right? Then the Staryu there is basically like, I don't know, it's just there, right? 60 HP, you know, a lot. So there's a couple versions that you can play for the Staryu, right? There's one, I believe it has free retreat and 40 HP. You can play that one, right? This one here has got a little bit more HP in 60, right? So I chose this one. Tapu Lele GX here, right? So Wonder Tag allows you to search your deck for a supporter. So that's pretty good. And then Energy Drive. It's basically like a Mewtwo EX, right? From Black and White. I believe it's Next Destinies or Dark Explorers, right? So that's basically why it's there, just to take some big hits. And that is it for the Pokemon, right? So I'm pretty sold on that. Trainers, supporters, and stadiums. We got 4N. Shuffle and draw till you have the same number of cards in your hand as prizes left. Professor Sycamore, the best straight draw in the game. You know, Professor's Research now, but back then it was called Sycamore. And then before that it was called Juniper. Triple Guzma, right? Basically prime catcher here. We got an Acerola. So this here is a great healing card. And then we got a couple Brooklet Hill. Searches for a basic water type Pokemon or a basic fighting type. So this is great at searching our Volcanion EXs and our Staryu as well, right? So pretty cool. That is it for the supporters and the stadiums. Then we're going to get to the actual trainer cards. We got 4 Max Elixir. Right, you look at the top 6, and then you basically attach a basic energy card you find there to a basic Pokemon onto your bench. So pretty cool. 4 Ultra Ball. Discard 2, search for a Pokemon. 4 VS Seeker, right? So you can go 3, you can go 4, right? Just depends on, what you want to do, right? Couple Field Blower, because, tools and stadiums are a problem. Couple Fighting Fury belts, 10 more damage, and it makes our HP a lot bigger, that plus 40 HP. Volcanion, the 220. The attack there, with the triple, the triple steam up, right? That's 130, plus 90, so that's, 220. And then with the Fighting Fury belt, that hits 230. So that basically should one-hit KO everything in the format. Couple Floatstone, as we got some pretty high retreaters, right? So we want to make sure that, we can get, that free retreat. Choice Band, plus 30 damage to GX and EX. And then a Rescue Stretcher. Right? Put a Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, or shuffle 3 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. So that's pretty good, especially in the long game. And that is it for the trainer cards. Right? So really simple. Really simple. And this is all made from just extra cards or, small little purchases that I, make here and there. Right? And then, lastly, we got our energy cards. 14 fire energy, right? It's a fire deck. We need fire energy, right? So, yeah, that's the deck, everybody. Pretty stoked on this. Glad I got this deck in my collection now. Volcanion EX joins the many fire types there. But yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, this is a format, this 2017. I think it's the Worlds format, like I said, right? It's a format that I'm going to probably play a little bit more of and see what's going on. And yeah, just super happy to have this this new fire type deck in my collection. So I'm going to eventually post a nice collection video of all the fire decks that I have in my collection. So, but yeah, there you go, everybody. Just want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to do all the usual there. And yeah. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.